Today on Zoom,
We've got Rocky Road, we got Hog Heaven, and chocolate peanut butter marshmallow swirl.
Wait.
And yes, what is it now?
our team goes all over the country to compete. We do all kinds of routines.
Bubba, ubba, bubby, dubba, bubby, jubba, rubbo, rubbo, have a yubba, jubba, pubbing, love like a probo.
Grab it!
Ready? Yep.
Funding for Zoom is provided by
The National Science Foundation.
America's Investment in the Future, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting,
A private corporation funded by the American people and by
contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thanks! Hey, Francis!
Come on, everybody! Oh, yeah!
Alrighty, let's go!
Come on, guys, let's do it!
Come on and zoom, 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 on zoom. Oh yeah! Come on and zoom. You call the zoom. Come on and zoom. We're starting soon. Come on and zoom, on zoom, on zoom, on zoom, 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 zoom. I'm Francis.
Hey, I'm Kenny.
Zoom. I'm Rachel. Oh yeah.
Hey, I'm Eric.
Zoom, zoom. Hi, I'm Kaylee.
Hey, I'm Buzz. Shut up, shut up,
I'm Caroline. We're all plugged into one world now. So let's talk.
We want to hear from you.
Come on, give it a try. And if you like what you see, turn off your TV and do it. Zoom, 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 zoom. Come on and zoom. Yeah. Come on and zoom. Come on and zoom, 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 on zoom, 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 zoom. Come on and zoom, on and zoom, on and zoom, come on and zoom, on zoom, on zoom, on zoom. Have you been to the Zoom website? Have you sent us an idea? Well, Rachel Y. of West Palm Beach, Florida, has. She emailed us this challenge. Jump rope with water balloons under your arms without having the water balloons break. Let's play, guys. Can I go first?
Yeah, here, I got some balloons for you. What happens if you drop them?
Oh, boy. Then,
Send you out?
I guess, yeah.
Oh, the big ones, okay.
There's going to be hard.
Oh, yeah, baby, oh, boy. All right, that's one. Ready? Very fine. Whoa. There you go, Francis.
No, this one's hot.
Can't touch it with your hands. Ready?
This is hot.
Stand on that.
Oh,
Whoa.
boy.
Everybody sit back.
Okay.
Just us.
Okay.
2, 3.
Oh, boy.
So there. Keep
Wait,
going, keep going.
Wait, Francis. Okay.
Ready? Set. Go. Watch out, guys. Room jump rope. Whoa.
Gosh.
All right, can I go after Buzz? Sure. Ready, Buzz? Watch out, guys, back up.
Ready?
Watch out, watch the floor, watch the floor, watch the floor. Go.
Woo.
Oh!
You can do it, Preston.
That one just went. Hey, I might as well just pop it. All right, you ready? Yep.
Echo.
There's one.
Wow.
2, 3. And around, and around, and around. 1, and 2,
and 3, and jump. Yeah, go down. It's really fun.
Yeah, look at nothing's popping though.
Squeeze
Karen, you want to help you? Who's next? 1, 2, 3. What?
Jump. 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 Jump.
No, don't throw it at me that way. And then let's not go.
Zoom do? Here's my room decorator. I use it to keep track of the things in my room. I hung pictures. Francis made this. And here's a picture of the Zoomcast. Things I have to do. I have 5 things on the list I have to do. My favorite one on the list is to watch Zoom. Letters. Here's a letter that my friend sent me in the mail. And keys. Look, my keychain says Zoom. This was sent in by Aaron F. of Coventry, Rhode Island. Here's what you'll need. A wooden yardstick, wooden clothespins, paints and paintbrushes. These are some of my favorite colors. And white glue. Okay, here's what you do. Take a yardstick and paint it any color you want. I painted mine pink. You could also make cool, fun designs. Kenny made this one. It has cool, colorful dots, lines, and the background is blue. And while your yardstick is drying, you can paint your clothespins any color you like. See, I painted mine blue, yellow, red, and pink. Look, it kind of matches my shirt. When everything is dry, you can glue your clothespins onto your yardstick. It takes a little while for the glue to dry. And make sure to leave a little space in between each clothespin. When the glue is dry, it's ready to hang. You may want to ask an adult to help you select a place to hang it up. Some yardsticks come with holes in them. If your yardstick already has holes in it, it will be easier to hang. Now you have your own special place to hang notes, messages, or pictures, or anything else you want. So go right ahead and make your own room decorator. Hi, my name is Kyla, and I love to jump. In 2nd grade, I had some friends who were on the jump rope team, and they told me about it, and it sounded really great, so I decided to join. The Brewster Bayside Skippers are a jump rope team who do lots of demonstrations and workshops, and we show everyone how we jump rope. When you first start jump roping, there are a few things you need to know. First of all, you have to make sure you have the right size rope. To do this, step on the middle of the rope and pull the handles out. They should reach about your armpits. If it's too long, you should put some knots in the rope to make it shorter. Wrap your hands around the rope like this and place your thumb on top. And now with the rope behind your feet, put your hands down, your head up, on the balls of your feet, and jump. Our team usually practices 2 times a week, but when it comes to competitions, we usually practice 5 times a week. Our team goes all over the country to compete. We do all kinds of routines. Mistake. When they're giving demonstrations, they'll do pretty neat tricks that you'll never see in competition. Power jumping is where you jump as fast as you can for 1 whole minute. This is a combination of 3 tricks: stand, ladder, and pop-ups. 3, 4, 1, 2, jump, jump. Go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah!
Zoom will resume after this important message. How about Tabu Jabba Bravo? Jabba Yabba Wubba, Abo Yabu Nubby Dubbis Dubbis, Uncle Bubby Dubba Bubby Jabba Bravo.
Lava Abo Bubby Dubba Bubby Jabba Bravo.
Yubbis, Dubba Abo Bubby Dubba Bubby Jabba Bravo, Wubba have a Yabu Jabba Pubbing, Labai Kabba Bravo.
Grub it! Thanks!
Do you remember when Caroline, Francis, Rachel, and I built balloon boats?
Go! Come on, come on.
Yeah! Well, the kids at Deer Lake Day Camp in Killingworth, Connecticut made 2 different balloon boats. Both groups kept their designs pretty simple. Instead of milk cartons, they used plastic juice jugs for their boats and pipe cleaners as seats. They cut the juice jug in half and put the balloon through a small hole in the plastic so the released air could serve as a motor. One group also added a pipe cleaner mast and a decorative balloon sail. They tested their boats in the camp lake. Both boats moved. One went around in circles, and the other went out into the lake for about 30 seconds. The campers were very excited about building their boats, and said the real problem they ran into was leaky boats. Did you make a balloon boat? Did it go straight, or did it go around in circles? What should you do to improve your design? Keep track of what you did, write down your results, and send them to Zoom.
You've got to send us email. Send it to Zoom. Email. PBSkids.org. Email. Zoom. PBSkids.org.
See if you can figure out the answer to this zinger before we do. It was sent in by Anne-Marie A. and Melanie J. of Navan, Ontario, in Canada. There's a light in the attic that we have to turn on, and there are 3 switches on the first floor. We don't know which light switch to pick, because only one of them turns on the light. Also, we can only go up the stairs once to check to see if the light's on. So what are we going to do?
Okay, so we have the light in the attic, and there's 3 switches downstairs. And only one of them turns on the light in the attic. But we don't know which one.
Exactly.
And so we have to figure out which switch turns on the light, but we can only go up the stairs to check the light once.
Exactly.
Got it.
And just in case we get stumped, there's a little hint we can use.
Okay.
All right. Cool. I have an idea.
What's your idea?
Well, I think that if we turned on 2 of the 3 switches, like if we put on 1 and 2, then we go up and check the light in the attic, and if the light's not on, then we know it's 3.
Or what if
do
it's on, then only one of them, but then when we go up the stairs, we can't go up the stairs to check.
Well, then if you like switch off, then you just take a guess, kind of.
Yeah, but then we would never figure it out. What if we turn on 1, go up, check to see if it's on. It's not on. It's 1 and...
Yeah, but then we wouldn't know which one it is.
This is hard. Let's read the hint.
Please.
Okay.
All right. What does it say?
What happens to a light bulb when you leave it on?
It gets hot.
Yeah.
I say that if we turn on 2 lights.
Like 1 and 2?
Yeah, let's say 1 and 2.
Okay.
We went up. And say as we were going up, like say like you turned 1 off, then you feel the light bulb, and if we touch it and it's hot, then we know it's number 1.
Yes,
If
it's
it's not, then we like...
No, we go
it won't
okay.
be 2 either.
We'll go
So
with
it has to be 3.
So, no. Oh, which light turns on the attic? Which switch turns on the attic light? We turn on these. Sit here for about 2 minutes.
Then all of a sudden...
Then we shut off number 2.
Okay.
Then we go up the stairs.
Clickety-click. Click.
Feel it. If it's not on and it's warm, then it's number 2. I'll be the person.
All right.
Okay, here I am. Dun, 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 dun. Click. I turn on number 1 and 2.
So let's wait.
We wait for 2 minutes for the light bulb to get warm if it's on.
Yeah.
Ding. Okay.
Hey.
So I go, I turn off number 2. Here comes you.
Let's see. I'll go check the light bulb.
Is it warm?
No.
Is it on?
No.
Okay, so we go downstairs, which means
It's gonna be number 3.
number 3. Because if you turn these on and you wait 2 minutes, the light bulb will get warm.
Yep.
If you turn off number 2,
Then you go up and it's off.
it's off. That means
It's either 2 or 3.
right. So it's either number 2. If it's warm,
Then it's number 2.
But if it's
cold,
not,
then it's
number
number
3.
3. So we did it.
Good job.
So,
That's it.
yeah. Thank you, Vince.
I never would have got that if it was.
I know.
A-double-N-double-E-G-double-O-L-double-E. 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 Fanny Dooley.
Brianna R. of Orlando, Florida, sent us these Fanny Doolies.
Fanny Dooley likes puddles, but doesn't like water. Why do you think that is? Fanny Dooley likes bubbles, but doesn't like soap. Why do you think that is?
Fanny Dooley likes spoons, but doesn't like utensils. Why do you think that is?
So, have you figured out Fanny Dooley? If you haven't, try writing down what she likes and what she doesn't like, and then take a careful look at the words. Watch Zoom to see more Fanny Dooleys. We bet you'll eventually figure it out.
Hey, Zoomers, remember when we asked you to tell us what kind of pets you have? Well, kids from every single state in the country and 12 provinces in Canada went to the Zoom website and sent in their pet data. We made a bar graph out of the data. Here's the number of kids who responded to our survey. And here's the number of pets they have. 10,821 people have 1 pet, and 3,432 people have 2 pets. So most people have 1 or 2 pets. A lot fewer people have 7, 8, or 9 pets, and most of those pets were fish. That makes sense, because you can keep a lot of fish in a fish tank, and it takes the same amount of time to take care of 6 fish as it does to take care of 1. Here's how you can be part of our pet survey. Just go to the Zoom website and tell us which state you live in, what kinds of pets you have, and how many you have. This way, we can find out some more interesting things about the pets you have at home.
Zoom, Jack. Zoom.
Check. Zoom.
Jack.
Dear Zoom, if you could be a person out of a book, who would it be and why? I would be Anne of Green Gables because she had red hair and she loved poetry. Sincerely, Arushi A. of Madison, Wisconsin. Wow, that's kind of hard. I don't know. Have you guys ever read the book The Silver Crown?
No.
Well, there's a character in that book called, her name's Ellen, and I really like her because during the story she's really brave. There's a part in the story where she has to go somewhere to find somebody, but it's really far away. But she stays, she sticks to it, and she keeps trying, and she never gives up, and she finally reaches the place and saves the person. But it's a really neat story.
Do you think you and this character have anything in common?
Well, I think maybe I really like doing that, never giving up, just really trying for things. So I think we're kind of alike in that way.
One of the people I would be in a book would be Ella Enchanted. Yeah, in the book there's a bunch of little people, like orgs and...
Yeah, I read that in high school.
And I'd like to be her because she goes on a journey.
So you like adventure?
Yeah, I love to go on adventures and have fun. But she gets kidnapped and stuff like that, and she gets away because a prince comes to save her. And
I read a book called The Lost Flower Children, and there's a girl in the book, and she takes care of her little sister, and she's just...
So it's kind of like she's like the helper. And
and then they go like into the forest, and so like I love adventures, and I love little kids, so... But I don't know, she's just very brave and
Courageous,
yeah, courageous.
If I had to narrow it down to one character, I think I'd be... Have you guys ever heard of those books, Harry Potter?
Yes.
I'd want to be Harry Potter because he's really cool and he has like this secret magic that he doesn't know about inside of him. And I think we have a lot in common. Like he's like not always the most popular kid in school, but he's really, he can get into really cool adventures and have a good time with his friends.
There's this book that I read. I forgot what it's called, but it was about this girl. She had a webbed hand, like a duck, and that hand was magical, and she didn't even know it, because she always used to draw a lot, and she was born with the webbed hand, and every time she just touches the paper with a pencil, something magical just appears on the paper.
Oh, that would be cool.
That'd be so cool.
Like you could think of something and just poof, and then it just comes out as a beautiful
And
painting.
like where she lived, they could have dragons as pets, and she had a dragon. It's really adventurous.
I think my favorite book, or who I'd like to be in a book, would have to be The Cat in the Hat when I was younger, from Dr. Seuss, because he always had his fun way of doing things. And I remember the first book, The Cat in the Hat, he had everything cleaned up before the parents got home.
Oh, yeah.
And so he had a lot of fun, but he always cleaned up and made sure everything was put back into place.
Members of the Zoom team. Mrs. Gilliland's 4th grade class from Salem, New Hampshire heard that salmon were becoming endangered and wanted to do something to help. So they became salmon parents in the Adopt a Salmon program. The class spent a whole school year studying and raising the salmon from eggs until they were big enough to be released into a stream.
Did you know out of 8,000 eggs, only 2 adult salmon will live?
Raising the salmon was a lot of work. The 4th graders had to make sure that the water in the tank was clean, healthy, and the right temperature. In the spring, after the eggs had hatched and the fish were big enough, the salmon were ready to be released. The class took a field trip to a local stream for the big day. They were sad to see their fishy friends go, but proud to have helped the salmon.
That one is Spanky, and that one is Curtis.
I think the Adopt a Salmon program is great because kids are learning and we're just kids doing a big job for our community. Great work, 4th graders! There are lots of things you can do to become a member of the Zoom team. Hold a bake sale to raise money for charity, collect canned goods for a food bank, or volunteer your time to clean up a park in your neighborhood.
Zoom into action! Zoom into action! And join the Zoom team!
Greetings, Zoomers. I am proud to present today's Zoom Playhouse entitled 50 Flavors, written by Lee S. of Franklin, Ohio. Hope you enjoy the show.
What do I want? There's so much to choose from.
Yeah, we have over 50 flavors.
Wow, I don't think I'll ever pick. What do you have?
Yeah, strawberry, chocolate, mint chocolate chip.
Wait, can you not list all the boring regular flavors? Because I want to hear the cool ones.
Sure, no problem. We've got pistachio. We've got a little bit of marshmallow mash. Moose tracks.
Yes? I was wondering, do you have any samples?
No.
Wait, not even the teensiest taste?
Sorry.
Okay, go on.
We have orange sherbet, lemon sherbet, raspberry sherbet. What is it? What?
Don't list all the sherbets. I hate those.
Hey, then. We've got Tin Roof Sundae. We've got Bavarian Whip. We've got Chocolate Crunch. We've got cookie. Yes.
Does the chocolate crunch have nuts in them? Because if it does, I don't want it. I hate nuts. So don't list all the ones with nuts in them. Okie dokie?
Okie dokie. We've got
Lemon munch, eh? Watermelon blast?
Hold on.
What is it now?
I'm not in a fruity mood, so don't list all the ones with fruit in them, okay?
Fine. All right, we got bubblegum, we got Monster Mash, we got Rocky Road, we got Hog Heaven, and chocolate peanut butter marshmallow swirl.
Wait.
Yes, what is it now?
Do you know what all the flavors taste like?
No.
You work here and you don't know?
Hey, over 50 flavors takes a while to eat, all right?
I guess so. So what else you got?
That's it.
Excuse me, but that was not over 50 flavors.
Well, maybe if you leave out the sherbets, the ordinary ones, the ones that have fruit or nuts in them, it is.
As usual, I'll have my favorite.
Which is?
Vanilla, of course. I wonder what his problem is. Got a tail, a bid, a play, a prom?
That's homegrown, your very own. Present your creation
To the Zoom Nation. Hey, you got to make it known. Come on and send us email. Send it to Zoom. Email PBSkids.org. They say the best things in life are free. Come to the website and see. Load up on cool Zoom freeloads at the Zoom website, pbskids.org, or America Online, keyword PBS Kids. All submissions become the property of Zoom.
and will be eligible for inclusion in all Zoom media
This means that we can share your ideas
With other Zoomers on TV,
the web, and print materials,
And in other Zoom ways.
so send it to Zoom. I'm so scared.
I'm excited.
Let's find out.
Keep going.
Let's do a pop stay there.
I don't want to pop it. Pop it.
Oh!
Look at it, look at it. You asked for it, Jenny. There we go.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Don't get scared, man.
Funding for Zoom is provided by
the National Science Foundation.
America's Investment in the Future, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting,
A private corporation funded by the American people.
And by
contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thanks! A production of WGBH Boston.